So think about this. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. Episode 133 from A Changed Mind, David Bayer. It's called Make Miracles on Demand. And he talked about this, and these are my key takeaways. I will put a link to his podcast in this warm-up. Think about this. You live your life forward, but you need to imagine your life backwards. Folks, we've got this non-conscious brain that has an attribute of that it remembers what it's told repeatedly, right? And it can't decipher between what is vividly imagined and what is real. And when he said that, you know what, you don't get what you want, but you get what you are. And when you have to live your life forwards, but imagine it backwards, how many of you are stating what I call I am statements, meaning that you right now, what you want, you're acting as if it already happened and it already is going on, and you're imagining it as if it's already happening. Because what we want, if we want that thing in the future, we have to let our mind know that it's happening now, because we have to have vivid imagination. And what happens when you start to do that, you trigger this thing called a reticular activator. Your reticular activator is your onboard filtering device. And the fact that it can actually see and feel and experience something that hasn't happened yet and start creating an image and a perception of all the opportunities that are out there for you, that only happens if you stop thinking about your past and you stop thinking about what you can have and you start imagining that you're already in that future. Again, you live your life forward, but you imagine your life backwards. It's a real serious type of thing to think about as far as how you want to run your life and where you want to go and what you want to do. So I would highly recommend listening to his podcast, episode 133, right? Making magic happen, or making miracles happen on demand. And I want you to listen to what he says and really think about how are you applying some of those principles and some of those strategies into your life on a daily basis, because it's not something that's easy. It takes a little bit of work. It takes getting out of our own mind. It takes becoming conscious in the moment. But it's amazing if you start practicing that, how all of a sudden your life starts to unfold. Because I'll go back to his original statement. You don't get what you want. You get what you are. And if you're getting something you don't like, it's because that's what you're attracting. You need to think about where you want to go, imagine it vividly, start living in that life, and all of a sudden your brain and your perception will start opening up to those opportunities. I want you to think about it. If you know somebody needs to hear this, please share it with them. If you like what I do, please follow me. Make it a great day. Be awesome and help somebody. We'll talk to you later.